everybody, and welcome to the School of Photography and Picturing Students. So in these courses and in the next 2-3 courses we will talk about the basics of photography. And actually what is the photography is all about. The photography, if you divide by 2, is a photo and graphy. So the photo itself, it's all about light. So and the basic stuff in photography, it's all about managing light, and that means like how much light you need inside the camera. So as you know, we have 2 different parts in the photography. We have a body and we have a lenses. So in this episode we are going to talk about the shutter speed, and actually I'm planning to talk about the shutter speed, aperture and the ISO, but it will be in 3 different courses. So today we will focus on the shutter speed only. So the shutter speed is dealing with the body only, the camera body. And what is the shutter speed is all about? Let's imagine I am a body of the photography. So will play the role that the machine is working. So the shutter speed means, for example, if I have the window, I will just open the window, I will take the lights inside and I will close my window. So the time period that I'm closing and open my windows is called the shutter speed. So if I open my lights, if I just stay for example, for 2 seconds or for 3 seconds, I will get all my lights inside and I will close my windows. And if I see that my picture is too bright, so I need to make it a little faster. So I need to open and close in 1 second, just a sample. And you can just increase your shutter speed. So shutter speed can go all the way to 1/10 of the seconds. It can go to all the way to the 1/50 of the seconds. And right now in the DSLR photo cameras, it's almost all the cameras are able to go to all the way to the 1 to the 8,000th of the second. So it's completely up to you. It means what you want to capture and what you want to show to on your pictures. If you want to just freeze your action, for example, if you are taking the picture, they are playing the soccer, or if you're planning to take a picture that students are running, and you just want to freeze that picture, so your shutter speed is supposed to be very, very, very high. But sometimes if you are using some artistic stuff and you want to show something else and you want to have that object a little bit blurry, so for example if the student is running but you want to show that action, so for example the legs or arms are supposed to be a little blurry, so that means your shutter speed should reduce it a little bit. And in general, from outside, outdoor photography, I'm using, if I'm going to freeze the action, I'm going to use 1/300 of the second, or 400 of the second. And it depends on, so it's completely and the ambience light that you have around. So for example, the lights outside is not the same as the lights inside. And the light in one room in the classroom is not the same as the light in another classroom. So it's completely up to you. So you need to go to the camera shutter speed and just do by yourself. Go to the shutter speed menu, just try to play with the shutter speed and keep trying, taking pictures, and you will see the difference. But if you want to take the pictures inside the building, and especially if you want to take the picture during the night, the picture of the building, so the lights during the night is not that much, so you can open your shutter speed all the way, for example, in 10 seconds. So it will open the window, will be staying for 10 seconds, so all lights will come inside and close it down. And the cameras that has ability to go to all the way to the 30 seconds, but there's some tools that you can just extend the time, and it can go as much as you want. So right now on the screen you can see the effects of the long shutter speed, and if you keep them for a long time, so you can see how the cars are going, and you can see the lights are just painting the road. So do not forget, the shutter speed is all about opening and closing, and depends on how much light you want to get inside. And just go ahead, take your camera, just play with the shutter speeds, and you will see how it works.